What is your last class? Hmm?
Python functions only.
So pandas, this thing, it could be, that is the statistics part. Okay. Now we are in the Python session. Okay. So from the Python, what are the things I done for you? Python functions I done, right?
Yes.
So uh, okay. So control statements, operators, functions, and all data types. Okay, these things are done from the Python, right? Now, today I would like to talk a very simple thing actually, okay, which is exception handling. Before that one, models and packages will go for actually. Okay, I think you are already aware of it. Models and packages. It's a pretty important topic. Models and packages. The reason is that if you want to use if you want to do in application oriented, so models and packages will help you a lot. So no November. Python models and packages. So coming to this particular models and packages, introduction. So models and packages, nothing much. You already aware of it. These things. So introduction. Introduction to Python models and packages. Okay. So models and packages, right? So my question is, what is model? The second question is, what is package? Okay. Next thing is that what are the types of what are the what are the types of models and packages we have it. Okay. So then next thing is that how we can use it. How we can use it. Okay. So here the models and packages are same. Model is nothing but it's a Python file. .py file we can call model. You might be thinking what things are there inside of the model. Model which just contains the just have only function definitions. So what is the need of this one first of all? I think I was not explained that one. What is the need of it? Is it necessary to understand the models and packages? We know already functions, right? Let's try to go for understanding the importance of the okay models and packages thing. For example, you have to be perform on particular project. You have to be performing. You are doing one particular project. Okay. So in a project one, you're using the functionality one, and we are using the functionality two. Okay. So after a few months, again we started one more project. Within the same project, again we are using the same functionalities of the project one and project two. This time, here also you should create the function, and here also you should create the function, right? So here the code was little high, right? Okay, and the same code you should implement it here as well or not. This is project one, this is project two, two different projects which is might need same functionality. Okay, that time what I should do, I can create the one Python file, and this is the function definition we can write over here, and we can write inside of it. This is my function one, this is my function two. So if I want to use this function one function two functionality, we can access from here. Okay, from here we can access it. In this particular project one we can use it. Same way, the project two also might be required the same functionalities, then simply we can access from this particular model.py. Okay, so here the file name whatever we have it, this is Python file. This is the file we are calling, it's a model name. This is the model name, whatever the file name with extension of .py, that model name we are calling it's a file name only. Okay, so module is nothing but it's just a Python file, but it contains only function definitions, and whenever you want it in different application, different out external usage, for external usage we can use the modules and packages, not for internal usage. We can create the model and we can use this thing in an external usage. Any question, guys? Any question?
Not so far.
Hmm?
Said not so far. It's good.
Okay. So here, so model is doing this some functionality, right? Then why packages comes to the picture again? So package is nothing but it's a collection of models, nothing else. Collection of models. You already know that what is model. Model means it's a Python file. Package means it's a collection of models. That's it. But the way of using of model and the way of using the package, both are same. There is no difference at all. Okay. Okay, now what are the types of packages or models we have it? Basically, there are three type of models and packages we have it. The first one is the predefined models and packages. Predefined models and packages. Coming to this particular predefined models and packages, then we can look for that one. Second one is user defined models and packages. And third one is the semi predefined models and packages. Okay, let's look for the predefined model and package. Oh, predefined model and package, right? Predefined model means what? What does it mean that predefined model? Predefined model means the model is available in Python ID. Okay, so you just need to import without any importation or execution or installation. Okay, just import those models into program and we can use it. Then we can use it. That's the only task actually. Okay, so these models which are already available in Python, So we just import and we can use it. Next one is user defined module and packages. User defined module and the package. So user defined module and package means here we would like to go for create our own. It's created by whom? Programmer. Okay, and then we can use only for internal usage. So in a company only we can use it. So only for internal usage. So within the company only we can use those particular modules and packages. Okay, and last but not least, which is the semi predefined. Semi predefined means some freelancers they implemented those modules and packages. Okay, the freelancers they implemented their own packages and models actually. Okay, so which are available on internet, which are not in Python, not in your, you don't need to create your own way. Okay, which are available on internet. And then what we can do, we have to install in your PC, in your server, and add to the path, add to Python source code. Okay, Python source code, then we can use same like predefine. Okay, predefine modules and packages. Any questions till now what I explained? Any questions, guys? Any questions? Abba. Any questions? I'm asking you only.
No.
Okay, now how we can use, whether it is user defined, whether it is a free defined, let's try to be look for this one. We have a keyword, so we have a import keyword. So with help of the import keyword we can use those models, whether it is a free defined, user defined, whatever it is. Okay, let's a model is, okay, math model. So this is the math model is a free defined. I just want to look at what exactly the math model. Simply we can go for the help of math, which is giving a lot of documentation for us. Okay, so inside of the math model we have a lot of functionalities are there, so with the explanation which is there. Okay, now we can import the math. I want to look only function names or modules names or functionality names. Simply we can use the dir of okay, math we can use it, then module name we can use it. This is the module which may contains the this all kind of functionalities. Okay, see for example, by the time of explanation of function and control statements I explain the factorial, right? See, for implementation of the factorial, it might be considered at least 5 to 6 lines, right? But if you know this particular module name, and so what exactly the factorial is doing, which is just finding the factorial of the any number. So with a one line statement only, we can finish at this particular program factorial of, for example, 5. So we're getting 120 or not. Meanwhile, I want to use the floor method. If I want to use the floor method, then we can use the math. So make sure that you should use the model name and followed by the floor. So here we have 5.99 something like this, then it is flooring like a 5 only. Okay, so we'll be get the lowest integer, less you should get the integer, but it should be less than the 5.999. Okay, now we have a ceil method. So for example, we have the 0 0 0 0 something like this. Even if we have 5.0, we'll be getting the 6 only. Okay, if you don't have anything, even that also it's having at least one number, at least one, it could be the 6. Okay, seal is making the a number, it could be greater than the this particular number, and it could be the smallest number. Okay, it could be greater than this one, and that too it's an integer. So this is the way. Here we have a lot of functionalities are there, so we can use it. For example, I want to use the sign function, so math.sign we can use it. Okay, math.sign, but you know pi math.pi by 2 means what? It's a 90, right? So sin 90, it's a 1 or not? So this is the way. So pi also will be defined over here, and we can use it. See, this something like this, we have already some kind of functionalities are defined inside of the math, and which is already available in my local machine, so that I can use it. Okay, so this is fine. So this is the free define. But what about user define? User define means, so the model, if it is not there, you will be getting the error. Let's talk about user define. User define models. So user define model in the sense, for example, I have a model, and the model which is not there, import sample. So the sample model is not there, so you are getting error or not? So same thing, what I can do, I would like to go for create the Python file in my local machine. Okay, just to go for create the text file, and we can write some kind of function definitions. You already know that how we can create the functions, right? So this is my function 1, and just it is printing the function 1. You just write some statements over here. Hello, I am function 1. I am function 1. Okay, so this is the way we can able to go for creating the multiple functions. So we can create n number of functions for yourself. Okay, so based upon the requirement of your project, so you can able to go for creating the multiple functions in a same file, and we can save it as the .py. Make sure that I already told you, every model the extension is .py, right? Sample.py. So this is the way we can save this one, and we can close it. So we can save it and we can close it. Now the sample.py is the right. So sample.py is a Python file. Now I would like to go for use in my user define. I want to use in another source actually. Okay, so we just go for import. Now sample dot function 1. Meanwhile sample dot function 2. So in a sample function, in sample model, I created the 3 functions, right? Sample dot function 3. So this is the way we can able to go for creating the model yourself, and we can use it. Is it same like a free define model or not while by the time of usage? But we are getting the this is error because of the model is not available. If I created manually, we can use it. Clear? Any questions?
No.
All right, okay, now we'll go for using the semi free define. Semi free define models means, or packages means, these are the things are available in internet. First, what step 1 is install package. Let's go for import TensorFlow. Maybe the model is there, so that we are not getting any error. If the model is not there, definitely we'll get an error. Yeah, TensorFlow is there, so that which you are not getting an error. Okay, PyTorch. So PyTorch module is not there, right? Then I just want to be PyTorch install. Okay, so the PyTorch, pip install. So in the Jupyter itself, we can import it. So we can use this command. It can be installed. Okay. See, first you should go for download. You don't need to download manually. We just use these commands. This commands explanation also that particular model which is available. Okay. So once actually torch, it might be available. So yes, it's installed. It's collecting in the sense it's not installed before it. Now it's installed, right? Once it is installed, so whenever you want it, we can use it actually. Okay. So we have some code, right? We can try to be execute this particular torch. So basically this is a deep learning package. So might be sometimes which is not available in some IDs. So that's the reason I used it. I was try to be okay. Check with that particular module is there or not. Hopefully it's not there. Okay, just now we installed, right? So hopefully it was executed successfully or installed successfully. Then we are going to be importing that one. This is the torch is not that because of we have to rerun it actually. So you have to restart your computer, then it can be add. So you just installed it, but it's not added into your path actually. So how it when it can be added? So you just need to be restart your computer, then it can be added. Okay, clear? Is it clear? This is the way sometimes the packages are not available from internet. We can download. I mean, from internet we can install these commands and then we can use it. So this is the way we will do it actually. Okay, as of now this is fine, but you know even whether it is a free define or user define, every time using the name is not a good idea. So that we are going to be using the from command, and we can rename with your own name, even it is the free define, even it is the user define, whatever it is. From sample, it is my user define, right? So we can use any name. Import from it's not from actually, it's import math as yum. So this is the command, as is the keyword. It can help you to importing the libraries with your own specific name, even sample as sm. Okay, so by the time we can import the import TensorFlow, this is the user defined, it's a semi free defined as tf. Okay, so this is the way you can import these libraries with the different names, and instead of using every time so math or TensorFlow, this is a little large. I mean, the length of these particular files are a little bigger, right? So we can rename with a different specific things name as you like it. Which name you want to like it, you can use that name by the time of importing. Okay, this is one thing. And second one is, so we can import the all. So every time if using the prefix math dot m dot, okay, when you are importing the math with the m, what we can do, instead of using the math we can use the m. Okay, so for example shell of 000 or something, you'll be getting 7, right? It's the same like math dot c only, right? So that's what I'm trying to tell you. We can rename it with ASCII word. But I want to import only specific functions. For that one we can use import. So from math we are going to importing only few functions. What are the functions? It's all about your functional, which functionals is we require. We can import only those things actually. That means we can only use seal and floor only. If I try to be use any other new thing, you'll be getting an error. Okay, and so we can use the floor also. But if I try to be go for using the factorial, you're importing the seal and floor, but you try to be using the floor factorial. So factorial, which is not possible. because of the module factorial is not installed. But I want to be installed all in one shot, so we can use the star. When I'm using the star, which means that install the all. Okay, star importing all functionalities. Okay, only importing some specific functionalities. Now renaming. Okay, importing the model with a different name, importing the models and rename as own name. Okay, this kind of things we will do, whether it is a free define, user define, or semi free define. Okay, any questions, guys? This is a small concept, guys, don't think too much about it, but this is the base for it. So every time when you are using the modules and packages in application oriented, like we started learning of statistics, right? By the time of learning of statistics, I explained the numpy pandas, right? So the numpy pandas are the semi predefined. So if you want to be understood that how it is executing, so you should know the concept of the modules and packages. Guys, if you have any question, please let me know. This is for Python session for today, and we will catch up in a stats class in a half an hour.
Okay.
Bye, guys. See you. See you in the stats class.